I'm Tony Iarati from Gulf Coast Motorworks. We are located on US 41 just south of Bonita Beach Road. We have an 11,000 square foot facility with an all-wheel drive chassis dyno, full showroom, full service restoration and repair shop. I started the company about 8 years ago. It was just DeLorean Motor Company. I was the first DeLorean franchise of the new DeLorean Motor Company. Did that business for about 5 years, then expanded with Shelby, Superformance, to do the continuation vintage race cars and Cobras. So this is actually a continuation GT40 P chassis number vintage race car. If you want to take this car to the track at Le Mans or Sebring or anywhere they ever have vintage races going on, and there's a real GT40 racing, this is the only other GT40 that can go on the track with that car. They're 90% interchangeable parts with the original. It's licensed by Sapphire in England, who has the rights to the logo and the car. It's different than the Ford GT, which is the 2005-2006 tribute car to this car. This is the original GT40 for the 40 inches tall. It's basically a real continuation race car. 1965 Shelby 427 SC. All aluminum body, real CSX continuation Shelby Cobra. This one happens to have an all aluminum Shelby FE big block in it, a correct 427. They come in aluminum or fiberglass in the continuation Shelbys. We're the Shelby dealer for the state of Florida. They're also Shelby licensed Cobras, where Shelby makes their own replica. We carry both in our showroom right on US 41 in Bonita Springs. This is how the cars come to us from the factory. They're complete rolling chassis, minus engine and transmission. This happens to be a fiberglass roller. The aluminum roller that's next to it is the same. That, however, we have installed an engine and driveline in it. They have the round tube chassis, just like the original Shelbys. They are continuation, real Shelby Cobras. They're not the originals that were built in '65, worth XYZ millions. But these cars, a fiberglass body, when you're all said and done, putting the engine and everything in it, you're about $130,000. An aluminum body car, you're around $190,000. This is the closest Shelby will allow a Cobra to be with his name on it. That's not an actual continuation CSX. They're built similarly in the same factory the chassis are made, but then the bodies. This car is finished in South Africa. The Shelbys go to Vegas for finishing, and the finishing point comes from two different areas. This car is a fiberglass only car. You could put a big block or a small block in it. This is a Roush 427, 351 stroke to 427. It's a small block with an 8-stack Weber look fuel injection system in it. This polished motor alone is about $32,000 the way you see it. This car is about $105,000 to build. 1973, John DeLorean leaves General Motors, turns down the vice presidency of the company, set out to build his own car. Unfortunately, he ran into a number of roadblocks, and the powers that be, or if you believe what some people think, were out to get him, and he was set up in a cocaine sting in a hotel room by the FBI in late 1982. The cars, about 9,000 cars were built in about 2.5 years. The new DeLorean Motor Company opened in 1997 to service and restore the remaining 6,000 odd cars that are left. We are the dealer for the southeastern United States. We handle from North Carolina on down. We service, sell, and restore these cars. The ones we sell are certified pre-owned DeLoreans that are warranted for 1 year, 12,000 miles on a 30-year-old car. That's kind of unheard of. The warranty is good at our store here in Bonita or at any of the other stores in Texas, California, Seattle, or Crystal Lake, Illinois. We have an all-wheel drive chassis dyno, a full-service restoration shop. Come by and see us. We'd be happy to help you service any collector car you have, or sell you or consign your car, whatever you'd like. We're here to help.